ChatGPT, the world's solution to everything. We're going to be using it in the future, everything, so why not Minecraft? Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to make a Minecraft world where I can do nothing at the start and ChatGPT must tell me exactly what to do. The problem is, it'll give me a punishment each time, which will make it harder. Will it succeed, or will we die miserably every single time? Well, let's see. Right, ChatGPT is going to give me an answer. Rule of the run, you start with absolutely nothing. Each time you come back, I'll give you the next exact objective. Every new objective will be harder, and I'll add at least one new punishment. Start here. The bare hand start. What to do exactly. Create the world on survival. Do not move for 10 seconds. After the 10 seconds, collect exactly 8 logs. Wooden planks, crafting table, pickaxe, cobblestone, stone tools, animals for food, 10 extra logs, find a place to hide. If you jump before collecting your first 8 logs, you must throw away 2 logs. If you take any damage before making your stone sword, you must drop your sword and remake it. If night starts and you have less than 6 food items, you're not allowed to eat until you kill 1 hostile mob. You cannot live in a village for this first stage. If you kill a chicken first, you must keep 1 feather in your inventory until the next challenge. Alright, this seems pretty decent. Well, let's start, I guess. Let's get started by first waiting 10 seconds, because that's what ChatGPT told us. It's been 10 seconds, and now we need to collect 8 logs exactly by hand. Also, we can't jump before collecting the logs, because that's what ChatGPT said. So we're stuck on this elevation for now. Right, we have collected the 8 logs, so we can jump now. Now we have to make wooden planks and a crafting table. Make a wooden pickaxe only, so we'll need sticks for that. And now I need to mine 11 cobblestone and make a stone pickaxe, a stone axe, and a stone sword. And for some reason, it didn't tell us to make a furnace. Now it says we need to kill 3 animals for food, so I wonder who will be our unlucky victims today. There's a herd of cows here. You know what that means. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Now it says collect 10 extra logs, which we will do right now. And find a place to hide, but you're not allowed to sleep even if you find sheep. Now notice how it says find a place to hide and not make one. So that means we need to sleep in a cave or something. And we can't even sleep. I think this is a good place to hide. It kind of leads into a cave. This is not a good place. I think this area is nice. It's tucked into the cave a little bit and we still get sunlight during the day. Alright, we have finished all of ChatGPT's challenges, so let's get some new ones. Alright, so it's asking me for the biome I spawned in, what food I got, and whether I took damage. I'll answer that, and we'll get our next challenges. Challenge 2, no coward shelter. Even that name sounds AI generated. 1, leave your first hiding place and do not return to it. But I actually like that hiding place. 2, collect 16 more logs, 20 cobblestone, 8 coal, enough wood for 16 charcoal. Cook all 6 beef. Make a furnace, finally. A full set of stone tools again if any are missing. 8 torches minimum. Find a proper place for a starter base. Build a small base that has a door. Walls at least 2 blocks high. A roof space for a crafting table and furnace. Get enough fallen wood to make 1 bed, but do not use it until the base is finished. Once the base is finished, place the bed inside. Kill 4 hostile mobs before you sleep. Sleep only after the 4 hostile mob kills are done. Punishment, you're not allowed to eat any cooked beef until your base has a roof. If you enter water deeper than 2 blocks, you must throw away 4 cobblestone. If you use dirt as part of the outside wall of your base, you must replace every dirt block with wood or stone before sleeping. If a hostile mob hits you before you get your 4 kills, you must kill 1 extra hostile mob. If you see a sheep and ignore it, you must collect 2 extra wool from another sheep later. You still cannot live in a village. Since you took no damage last round, you must keep your health full when you go to sleep. If you're missing even half heart, you must stay awake and fix it first. Alright, let's do it. First of all, we need to leave this place. Then we'll mine up the 20 cobblestone we need. I better make sure that I don't go in water that's more than 2 blocks deep. You know what? I think this means that I need to build a tower out of here. But on the other hand, this water isn't 2 blocks deep, right? It's not touching the ground right now. This is 1 block deep. How are we meant to cross this water? I'm gonna have to use some of our cobblestone, unfortunately. And let's just build a bridge out of here. Okay, now we need to collect 16 more logs. I love cutting down trees. It's okay though, because that means that we have 26 logs in total, which is my favorite number. Now we need to get 8 coal. There's coal down there, but it's 2 blocks deep. So we're going to need to scale this, right? Let's build a wall of cobblestone around the water so it can drain. And there's our coal, and that's our 8 coal. We cannot gather any more, because as ChatGPT said, only 8 coal, and it is starting to become nighttime. Well, we better hurry up on that base then. Also, it said a full set of stone tools again if any are missing. And well, we are missing a hoe and shovel, so let's make them. And a furnace. And 8 torches as requested. I need to kill 4 hostile mobs before I can sleep tonight, so I might as well get that done now. I'm not going to attack skeletons though. So I need to find some zombies. Plus I need to find 3 sheep for wool. And I officially have 3 hunger bars left. And there's our first mob that we're gonna kill. And we took damage from a creeper behind us. And a skeleton shooting at us. So that means we can't sleep until our health is back to full, apparently. And if a hostile mob hits you before you get your 4 kills, you must kill 1 extra hostile mob. Alright. Well, we got hit twice, but we've killed 1, so that's 5 in total. I'm just gonna... Spider hit me. I killed the spider, so we're still at 5. The barrage of arrows from the skeleton are incoming. Let's kill the spider, and it hit me once, so we're back at 5 again. There's another kill, but it hit me, so we're back at 5. You know what, let's just build a base. I don't care anymore. Oh, there's a sheep over there. We have to not ignore the sheep. That's what ChatGPT said. Alright, there's our first wall for the bed. We can't even sleep until we get the hostile mob kills though. You know what, this seems like a nice place to build my base. Why don't I just go ahead and do that? Right, first of all we need a door. Comment birch door down below. And we need walls at least 2 blocks high. It's not a good house, but it is a house. And that is our house with a roof done. Let's go inside and wait the night out in here. ChatGPT said we need space for a crafting table and a furnace. Said I'm not allowed to eat any cooked beef until my base has a roof. Well, guess what it does now? Let's get smelting. We're at full health now, basically. So let's go outside and get those hostile mob kills. There's a sheep down here. A hostile mob hit me. That's a spider kill, but it hit me, so we're back at 5. And there's a sheep. That's 2 wool collected. And there's a third sheep. That's all the wool we need, but we can't make a bed until we kill the rest of those hostile mobs. Luckily, there's 2 zombies over here, which will make easy killings. And both of them are dead. Right, now we only need 3 more kills, provided we don't get hit again. The challenges ChatGPT gives us are already insanely hard. There's our next victim. 2 to go. Another zombie over here. 2 zombies over here, actually. No, it hit me. Alright. We're back at 3. 2 to go, and 1 to go. We did it. Alright, let's get inside here. And we can't sleep until we're at full health. We'll just eat this steak. And it's not even nighttime anymore. Well, we've done all the challenges, so let's get our new ones. Let's get into these 3rd challenges. I have to tell what my base is made from. And challenge 3, iron under pressure. Leave your base with only these items. Go mining, collect at least 24 iron ore, 32 coal total, 1 stack of cobblestone. Smelt the iron, craft these iron stuff. Use the shears and leaves and collect 12 leaf blocks. Use a bucket to collect water. Turns base live. Upgrade the base by adding a second room, at least 12 windows, at least 12 leaf blocks, a decoration somewhere on or around the house. And make a chest and store your important items properly. New punishments. I'm not allowed to craft any iron armor yet. If you get hit by a mob underground, you must mine 8 extra iron ore. That's kind of like a blessing in disguise. If you eat while below half health, you must throw away 2 coal. If you return to base without the water bucket filled, you must go out back in immediately at night and get water then. If you break any of your stone tools before crafting the iron potions, you must replace them before going home. If you see a cave spider, you must run instead of fighting it. If you kill it, you must throw away 1 iron ingot. If you die, you must not use the chest until you have killed 3 hostile mobs from your next life. I still can't go in a village, and until this challenge is complete, every time a mob hits you, you must place 1 torch immediately after the fight ends. If you run out of torches, you must craft more before continuing. Your second room cannot be just a block stuck on the side, it must be visibly different from the first room by using at least 1 different block type. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I can only leave with stone sword, pickaxe, axe, food, You can eat spider eyes, right? No, you can't. Alright, well, one of the steps is to make a chest, so let's do that. It can go here for now. We can sleep under the chest for now. And we'll put all the stuff I can't bring in here. And now time to bring the crafting table and the furnace. Now it's time to go mining. I might as well collect some sand now, seeing as I need to make windows later. Alright, this is a decent cave. There's already some iron here. And we better start working on that stack of cobblestone. And of course, this is monster infested. Gravel just caved in everywhere, literally, and water started pouring down. That was literally the most craziest thing I've ever seen. On the bright side, there's lots of iron here. And my pickaxe broke, meaning that we need to replace it now with an iron one. And that is our first iron ingot. And now we can craft an iron pickaxe, except we don't have any sticks, because ChatGPT told us to not take any. So let's go and get some, I guess. And that is our iron pickaxe, and sword, and bucket. We need to fill up the bucket before we get home, otherwise we have to drain it and fill it up again at night. So it's a good idea to fill it up with this water now. And there's a giant coal vein here for us. That's 22 of the 32 coal we need. That is the water bucket filled. And it's starting to become nighttime, so let's sleep. There's nothing in the rules that says we can't. Last time we headed to the west, this time we're going to head to the north. And it was good judgment, because look at what I found down here. We might as well grab the remaining coal that we need. That's all the coal done. Now let's just focus on the iron. And this zombie thinks he can hit us, but he can't. But that skeleton probably could. So let's run away. There appears to be a giant cave down there. But we need iron, so let's get iron. 10, 11, 12, 13. Look at this. There's diamonds. But look at this. ChatGPT. We have not been given permission to get diamonds. 14 plus 9 equals 23. I'm 1 iron short. And we have all the iron we need now. So let's head back home. And the zombies are hitting me. So I need to place a torch whenever I get hit, right? And I need to collect 8 more iron. Well, back into the caves we go, I guess. Thank you, ChatGPT. You've given me a way to farm infinite iron. Alright, that is the extra 8 iron that we needed to collect. And this creeper wants to blow up. But I'm not going to let it. And a skeleton is shooting at me. And a zombie and a creeper are chasing me. It's fine. I've seen 5 diamonds in this cave. And I can't get them. Well, there's the extra 8 iron I need for getting hit. Anyway, now let's get out of here. Oh no. There's literally a skeleton right in front of me, shooting at me. I have no idea how I did not die. He was literally standing right in front of me. Well, I'm out of there. And it is nighttime. And this was not the way to my base. And the skeleton... That is challenge failed. Well, guys, it turns out ChatGPT has beaten me.